to internal. So, what is meaning of internal? Internal in the sense within the same program. Yesterday I said within the same line. Now line change it to within the same program or within the same page. That is the meaning of internal, simple meaning. Compared to the last one, within the same line and within the same program. So what it is in the same programs or what are the things are available? HTML tags, CSS properties, both are designed in the same program. In the same program. But not in same line. Same program means where, sir? Different locations, sir. Internal CSS shifted to head section. HTML tags continues in the body section. Both separated. Why it is moving to head section, sir? We are defining the styles. Nothing but then we are making some settings of the web page. So as per our earlier discussion, settings all comes inside the head section. Settings related any tag should comes under the head section. Designing related any tag should comes inside the body section. So CSS properties, as per yesterday's discussion, all these properties are used for settings only. Settings compulsory, they should go for the head section. So simple things, sir. One small funny sentence. HTML, CSS, both. Now they have the good understanding and good rapport, etc., etc. Some days after, sir, some differences started, disputes, differences. Whenever the differences comes to between the sir and madam, sir, generally breakup happens. But internal CSS breakup anamata. CSS goes to separately, HTML goes to separately. Yesterday, sir, yesterday there is no problem. Yesterday morning there is no problem. Yesterday night something is happening. Why, sir? And sir went to some party but not informed to madam. Yesterday night went to some party but not informed to madam. In that party, full swimming also. And moreover, not informed to also. Underline this word. Not informed to madam. The keywords are underline that word. With informing if it happens. Without informing if it the small thing also, sir. Big mistake. Madam's point of view. Madam ante wife and husband. That is I'm talking. So, HTML and this CSS, some differences started. A differences result what, sir? Ante break. So then only sir goes to separate house, goes to separate house in the sense same flat but different rooms. Master bedroom, child bedroom, 2 bedrooms available. Madam goes to master bedroom, sir goes to child. Had to break. This is the head one part and this is the body one part. You are writing separately why it is called as internal, sir. I am designing separate, still within the same house. When the court gives the divorce, then house is also shifting. And after 10 minutes, it will comes. Just now case putting, so judge is going to monitoring the case for 10-15 minutes after divorce is sanctioned. At that time, madam goes to one separate house, sir goes to a separate house. Right now, divided, but within the same house only. Different rooms, these all are. Internal calling reason is that one. HTML code, CSS code separated but still placed in the same file or same program. Or his CSS code, where it goes to, sir? Style tag, sir. CSS property should be defined in style tag. First time we are using this tag. Yesterday we already used it, sir. That is style attribute, and this is style tag. Tag different, attribute different. And what about the HTML, sir? HTML code goes to body section. Wait. So CSS property should be defined in the style tag. And where we have to write this style tags are. First of all, style tag nature I'll explain. Style is a pair tag. And it is subtag of head tag. Style is a pair tag and it is subtag of head tag. Mandatory, sir. Must and should, sir. Style tag compulsory, you have to write inside head section only. By mistake, if I write in the body section, sir, the tag not executed. As per the starting days discussion, the tag skipped by the browser. Whatever it may be, it's a tag only, sir. Not only tags, sir, position also important. So style tag, link tag, if you write inside the body section, it never executes. 100% no chance to execute. So style is a pair tag and it should be the subtag of the head tag. The syntax comes like this, sir. Style close. Inside the style, which tag properties you want to define or which tag you want to redefine, write the tag name here. Write the tag name, open curly bracket, and property colon value semicolon. Up to n number of properties and close the tag. Yesterday we used the same part, sir. If you remember that. Property colon value semicolon. Property colon value semicolon. The same steps, now position changed. See that once comparison. Color is a property, colon, orange is a value. Background color is a property and black is a value semicolon. Because same thing I'm writing now also. But where I'm writing, sir, in the top of the head section in the separate area. Yesterday I designed the same thing along with my HTML tags. Can I define the multiple tags at a time, sir? No problem, sir. Any number of tags you can define. One tag completed, another tag, sir. Write it. One more tag, sir. Write. No objections. All HTML tags you can redefine. Minimum one tags are maximum your interest. How many tags appearance you want to change? How many tags styles you want to change? Define that all the tags here. Separately. This is the style writing. And where I have to write this total code? Inside the head section. This total steps I should write inside the head section come head tag. The next. What is the purpose of this internal CSS, sir? Yesterday we already used external inline CSS. Why we have to move to second model? Compulsory some reason available, sir. The reason is to define common styles. Common styles. For HTML tags. Inline CSS to internal CSS, this is the difference. As per yesterday's discussions, it's a unique style or personal style. And as in today's explanation, it is a common style. But once if we define the style here, sir, this style, it is repeatedly applying on your tags. Defining once and applying n number of times. How many times it is applying, sir? How many times the tag repeated in your program, that number of times it is applying. 100 times I used the tag, sir. 100 times it is applying. But see the last example, here I define first time. If I remove this one, second H1 is getting blue color. No, first H1 only getting the blue color. But now first one, second one, third one, 100 one, 200, 300, 400 H1s also getting the same styles. But code defined only once only. The inline CSS to internal CSS comparison. So to define the common styles for HTML tags. Now see the example, we'll get an idea. So go to head section, start the style. As usual, yesterday H1 tag is there, na? That I'm going to redefine. H1, color, blue, and close this. Color blue, close this. This is my head section, place, sorry. This is my style section, place it inside the head. Top of the program, we define the styles. The styles are applicable up to end of the program. Now, what is the advantage, sir? Remove this one and remove this one also. Now, how many H1s I have, sir? 2 H1s. And the 2 H1s are displaying with this type. And this is output. Yesterday, for producing the same output, styles we defined 2 times. But now we defined only once. Not only 2, sir. We can write 200 H1 tags. All are affecting automatically. H1 followed by some JavaScript. And H1 followed by some React.js. So total 4 H1 tags. Run it, sir. 4 H1s are affecting. Now internal CSS you don't know. The same thing I want to do with inline CSS knowledge, sir. What is the option? 4 times you have to define a color or 1 time? 4 times you have to define the color. So the lengthy process. It is shortcut process. Like that, how many H1 tags are available? That all H1s are comes with the blue color. By chance, if I change the color, sir, all H1s are changing the color. Once if you make the changes should be affected to all tags. Next, I'm defining one more thing, sir. Span tag. Span tag. So background color I'm going to using for the span tag. Background color. What is the color, sir? Yellow. Background color is yellow. Generally, span tag used for the highlightation of the text. One of the span purpose is highlighting of the text. Long back we discussed it, sir, already. Span tag, label tag, both I explain in one example. But now I'm taking one paragraph. So take one small paragraph also. So this is our paragraph. Identify some important words or 2-3 words. In this paragraph, identify some 2-3 important words. No important words, huh? Huh? Warranty, yeah. Without any warranty. Ah. Now before without any warranty, I'm applying the span tag here. And warranty after, I'm closing the span tag here. Next, one more. Losing while using a this I'm going to taking the word because this word is impacted to for all these words. So I'm taking will not be liable. The edit plus is saying we are not responsible. So that word I want to highlight it. So span tag and span tag close. Now the both words are comes with yellow color. We already defined the span words, yellow color. This is highlightation of the text. So what are the words you are using inside the span? That all are comes with yellow color. 2 times or 2000 times or whatever it may be. So first idea, inside the style tag, we can define the tags like this. And how many tags we can define it, sir? N number of tags we can define. For that awareness, I already created the 2. 2 allowed means automatically 20 is also allowed. That's not a problem. Once if we define any tag here, sir, these settings applying and always in this page. Now, how many times H1 you are using in this program, that number of times will get the blue color. How many times the span tag you are using in this program, that number of times it will comes with the yellow color. How many times H1 repeated, how many times the span is repeated, that always you will get the blue and yellow colors. The internal concept, sir. So compared to inline, internal is a little bit advantage or not? Compared to inline, internal is advantage or not? Beneficial or not? First of all, code reduction. Compared to internal, external more benefit. Third model. So I'm moving to the third category. External CSS. What happens, sir? So court is sanctioned the divorce. Breakup now it becomes as a divorce. Court sanctions the divorce also. So both are shifting the different houses also. Means are CSS go into separate program, HTML go into separate program. To different programs. Now up to now both are available in the same program. Interested or not interested, existing in the same house. Now houses also changed, sir. CSS we have to write in the separate file and HTML we have to write in the separate file. But these two files, what is the linking process, sir? Further separate tags we have to use. External CSS means this sentence not possible, sir. Directly I'm writing here. So HTML tags and CSS styles are defined in separate files or separate programs. Saving extension, everything changing, sir. CSS files access saving process different, HTML files saving process also different. I'll explain all the things. External meaning is this one, sir. Outside the programs. Already internal working perfectly, why we should go for the external, sir? A small reason available. A small drawback is there in last example. A drawback overcoming concept is the external. What is the drawback, sir? I'll explain. The tags not required, sir. This sentence also no need. Why, sir? We don't need any style tag. While working with external CSS, we don't need any style tags. Or how to write it, sir? Directly styles you can define in the separate file. But what is the saving procedure, sir? HTML programs we have to save with .html. CSS styles we have to save with .css extension. Extension changing, sir. HTML code file should be saved with some file name .html, and CSS code file that should be saved with some file name .css. Mandatory, sir. 200%, sir. 200% compulsory, no choice and no option. What are the HTML code you developed? That code should be saved in the file name .html, and where you developed the CSS code, that code we should be saved with the file name .css. And what is the file name, sir? Your choice, sir. ABCD, IJK, XYZ, example 1, example 2. Name of the file, daily we are saving with example 1, example 2, example 3. Na? Like that, continue one name. But extensions as per system specifications only. And these two programs, so I have to save in same folder or different folders, sir? Same folder is, sir. Not now. Last topic, images concept onwards, we are working. Your HTML files, images should be present inside the project folder. Your source HTML program, hyperlinks. First page is second page, color page, called page. Both should be present in the same. Now these two also should be present in the same folder. If it is different folders, sir, still it is working, sir, but not encourageable. HTML programs inside the project, CSS files outside the project, sir. Vomiting sensation and matter. Faculty inside the classroom, but students sitting outside the classroom and listening the session. Possible? In classroom, we are not listening sometimes. Outside the classroom, how chance? Correct? So, the HTML and CSS both should be present in the same folder. If it is not followed, sir, programs executing, sir, but not a proper format. Is there any guidelines to develop the external CSS, sir? Yes, sir. Lot of guidelines, lot of precautions required. I'll explain in the diagrammatical format. So this is external CSS, separate file. And these are the HTML, color changing. One HTML file. This is another HTML file. And this is another HTML file. External CSS advantage also covering in this diagram. Pink color boxes all are the HTML programs. Red color box is the CSS program. This is something page 1. Page 1 in the sense first HTML program. And this is page 2. And this is page 3. 3 pages are available here. Page 1, page 2, page 3. 3 HTML pages. And this is CSS file. External meaning is that one. CSS code separate, HTML code is separate. Next, what is the advantage of this one, sir? If you want to identify this advantage, last program disadvantage we have to identify first. In last example, top of the program you define some styles. These we can use within this program only. Once if you go for the next program or next page, that style is not applicable. Because inside the program, suppose this is HTML program, sir. I am the CSS. You all are the HTML tags. Internal CSS, this one. This is top of the page. And these are the body of the page. So what are the styles I defined here? These you are going to accessing. Okay. But our second room peoples, they can access me here? No, because I'm sitting inside the closed environment. So one program inside defined styles, another program accessing is not possible. But I want to define the common styles for all pages. Reasons are, Website is a collection of web pages. So website inside minimum one page available, maximum like this n number of pages available. But in all these pages, I want to apply the same styles. External, no idea. What is alternative? In every program inside, you have to define the styles. If you don't know any external pattern, external idea, you have to define every program inside. First page top of the program, size styles. Second page top of the program, styles. Third page top of the program, styles. Same styles. H1 color blue, H1 color blue, H1 color blue. Like that, I have 10 pages in my website. 10 times you have to define every style. Instead of that, go for the global styles. The global styles are this one. External styles are also called as the global. Means throughout the project, anywhere it is affecting. Programming languages like global variables and a word available. Any idea? Global variables. In C something. So what is the global variable, sir? If we define the variable once in the program, that we can use anywhere in the program. And some languages say anywhere in the project we can use that one, not only program. So these are the global styles. I'm defining something here, and this is accessible by all these three programs. So defined ones, use anywhere in the project. That is the concept of external. Define once the style and use the style anywhere in the project. Throughout the website, anywhere we can use. These are the global styles. Means define once and apply on any page. So global style is nothing but then define once and apply on any page of web application or web project. That is the slogan of this global. Then what is the guidelines and how to communicate all these things, sir? Coming to that only. First, while developing of the external CSS, we have to follow some precautions, sir. The precautions I'm going to explaining. The first one is external CSS doesn't accept any HTML tags. You can't write any HTML tag inside the external CSS. 100%, strictly, sir. So no HTML tags. HTML, head, body, H1, H2, paragraphs, link tag, title tags, nothing else. No HTML tags in external. By mistake, if I design it, sir, CSS not works. Simple. Because of the CSS file, CSS file should contains only CSS coding only, not HTML coding. Chicken biryani contains chicken or fish? Chicken biryani contains the chicken pieces or fish pieces? Chicken pieces. Name of chicken biryani, internally fish pieces you place it, sir. How it is? Invalid operation. Like that, biryani is CSS biryani. Should contains only CSS pieces only. And the second one, at least a style tag, can I use it as a style tag? Style is also HTML tag. So that also not accepted. Even though no style tag, but last explanation you given style tag compulsory, sir. The internal, sir. The external, sir. That rules following here is not correct. So even though no style tag, then what we have to do, sir? It is accepts only styles. Curly bracket to curly bracket available with the last example. A curly bracket to curly bracket only it is allows. Additional things not allowed anything. So we can write only styles. We can write only styles. Maybe some guidelines. Next guideline I already explained. Just for idea purpose, I am writing here. You must be saved with the something file name .css. And pink color boxes are HTMLs. But what is the linking process? This one, sir. How are red color styles applying on the pink color pages, sir? A linking step also required. What is the step, sir? Link tag. A few days back, I explained this link tag. Link tag used to set for the logo and as well as the CSS link up also. Logo daily we are using, sir. Now second purpose of the link tag. HTML page calling the CSS. HTML page calling the CSS again. And HTML page calling the CSS again. These all the pink color lines are the link tags. All these pink color lines are the link tags. So link the CSS to HTML. Styles automatically applying. Styles applying responsibility browser duty, sir. Our duty proper linking only. Next one. What is the link tag syntax, sir? This is the syntax of the link tag. Link relative equals to icon. The previous concept. Now icon place style sheet. In place of icon, we'll get the style sheet. Space href equals to file name dot CSS and close the link tag. Just compared to our previous knowledge, icon replaced with the style sheet, image name replaced with the CSS name. Two changes, that's all. Every example we are using already link tag. It's not first time. If you feel it is first time, you are in the different stage and meaning is that one. And how many files we can link up with this one, sir? Only one file, sir. That is only one file. But I want to link up to multiple CSS files, sir. Yes, sir. Repeat the same tag one more time. Write file name 2.css, file name 3.css, file name 4.css. Like as your C language Java importing steps you are writing as a import Java package 1, import Java package 2. C students either hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h, number of including, number of importing statements. Like that, number of linking statements. Generally, one file is more enough for sir. Second file not necessary. If you are specially interested, go for second file. This is external CSS explanation process. Advantage of this one is global styles. Once if you define any style in the external, that we can use anywhere in our project. Not to particular page. All pages they can use the styles. External CSS, I already said, only curly brackets only we have to use and that is this part only, sir. Only this part you have to write. Before, after, tags, style, head, nothing else. Only curly bracket to curly bracket. Next one, small guideline also here, note point. How to write the comments in HTML? How to write comments in HTML? Angle bracket exclamation, hyphen, hyphen. The HTML commenting style. Now I want to write the CSS comments also. HTML syntax not works in CSS. CSS own commenting style available, and that is universal, sir. Slash star followed by your commenting text star slash. I think all of you know this one, because most of the programming languages we have this model. Starts from the C language to up to Python. All are supporting mostly. So this is the way to write the comments in CSS files. By mistake, if I follow the HTML commenting, sir, jump program. And now see the example, we'll get an idea. So first, how to create the CSS file I'm showing, then how to create the HTML. HTML we know how to create, CSS first time. Daily we are going to the file menu, new file HTML, sir. For HTMLs. Right now we want to create the CSS. Don't select the HTML. Go to others. Here we have clearly CSS option. So select this option. Creating only CSS file. Select the CSS and OK. An empty file created. No, nothing is available, just a blank file. Then start the coding. So example on creating external style, a small comment. A green color observer, sir. I'll try the HTML pattern. Still in black color. So black color means it's not a comment. Generally comments comes in blue color. No, no, green color. Huh? Sure, huh? Blue color. A blue का sir. A blue यार. Blue or green? Candy Gracia. So generally comments comes in green color, sir. But here color not changed. Continues in the black. And it's not accepted as a comment because wrong implementations. Next, start the styles. Which tag you want to define? Take the tag name, curly brackets, color, red, and close the curly bracket. That's all. Only styles only you have to define. Except these styles, don't write any other type of coding. If I write like this, what happens, sir? Program total jumps, sir. Hey, the tag, sir. You can't use tags. Next, I'm going to taking one small label tag. H1 definition over, sir. Now label definition. So color blue I'm going to setting here. But what is the meaning of these two, sir? Throughout my project or throughout my application, how many times I used the H1 tag? That all H1s comes the red color. All over the project, how many H1 tags are available? That every H1 comes with a red color. All over the project, how many labels are available? That every label comes with a blue color. Every label comes in blue color, in every page. That is nothing but an global. Typing completed, sir. Just two styles for understanding purpose. Next is save this program. That also I'm writing as a note point. So save this file with a name. You are interested in name. I'm going to taking my own name, my styles, dot css. You can choose any other name, that is not a problem. My styles, because created by myself, extension compulsory css in current location. What is meaning of current location? Where your HTML programs are available in the same location. HTML program where it is available in the same place, store this one also. It's just information. Now save it. File menu, save. This is our folder, 930 folder. Here I am saving my styles. Extension already CSS available, sir. Save. Done. Displaying also, see that one. Top of the screen. HTML 930 mystyles.css. External CSS file creation completed, sir. Then go for your regular HTML program. Access this one from the HTML program. So this is our HTML. Write the link tag one more time. Style sheets. href equals to my styles dot css. Two times we are using link tag. One time for setting of the logo, one time for linking of the external CSS. Same tag with two purposes. Next what, sir? Write sample code. A couple of H1 tags and couple of labels. Label, enter first name. Just dummy label, sir, nothing else. Next again label. Styles working or not, a testing purpose. Enter last name. Next one more label. Enter phone number. So three labels, four H1 tags. Save this program. Now I have two files, CSS file and HTML file. Which file I have to execute? HTML file you have to execute. Because HTML internally contains the CSS file calling step. Where is that, sir? This is. When you run the HTML program, HTML calling internally CSS. If you run CSS program, sir, CSS not calling the HTML. So run always HTML program only. Go to our browser. Routine process, sir. Executions, all these things, nothing special. e:/HTML 930/example 14.html. This is output. Style applied, not. Yes, 4 headings red color, 3 labels blue color. But how many pages they can utilize in my CSS styles? Only one page. For testing operations, I'll create the one more page. Just testing a global concept working or not. Take the one more HTML program. Link relative equals to style sheet. href equals to mystyles.css and close this. Linking success. First one, sir. Hello world. H1. Label. How are you? Label close. Save this program also. It's just a testing program, sir. I'm saving with the test.html. 2 programs total. But run this program also. Once we define the style to the both. This is external CSS and this is example 14. Both programs are linked to same, right? But now if I make any changes in this CSS, sir, what happens? If I make any changes in this CSS, what happens? Huh? Changes, where it happens changes? Both a single file, both files. Like that, how many files are linked to this program? These all are reflects. If you make any changes here, it's affected to the entire project. Make the changes once, results will comes to all over the project. And future maintenance also easy this one. Please, na, changes made only once. And if you go for internal CSS, sir, you have to make the changes number of times and number of programs. Next, a small FAQ, sir, here. What is the question, sir? Can I run CSS file? Daily we are executing CSS program, HTML programs. No? Similarly, a question is available here. Can I execute CSS file? This is one of FAQ. What is the answer, sir? No, we can't run the CSS files. We are unable to run the CSS file. If you are trying to run forcibly, sir, browser not accepting, sir, either something differently processing. HTML programs we can run and you will get the output as your web page. But CSS files, if you run it, sir, you are not getting any outputs. And the web page is also not going to creating. So one of the FAQ, lot of times they asked this one. So can we execute the CSS file? No. Answer. Continuation, second question is there, sir. If I run or if I execute CSS file, what happens? First question is saying we can't execute the CSS file. But forcibly I'm executing CSS file. Forcibly I'm executing. What is the browser reaction? Errors or something else? If I run the CSS file, what happens? Get a question, understand? I'm asking, can we execute or not? No, I'm declared, I'm executing. I'm trying to run the program. What is the reaction of the browser? I'm asking. So external CSS inside, what are the source code you typed? That source code, that comments as easily displaying in the browser. CSS file inside, what are the number of lines you typed, which code you designed, the total code as easily displaying on the screen, including comments. So it prints the total code of external CSS or CSS file on browser. So try to check it. The HTML program, we got output. This is HTML program, we got output. Now we'll go for the CSS. mystyles.css. Press enter key. What happened? Output, huh? Is it output? Or what is that? Huh? Sound? Code, yeah. Code. Code, source code. And the source code comments also available or not? In that file, what you typed a pin to pin, including comma, full stop, as easily printing on the browser. 100% useful. 100% useful with that one. Not useful. So that's why don't run the CSS. Starting days onwards, I'm saying, sir, HTML is the base. CSS individually running not possible. Same question comes in JavaScript also again. Can we run the JavaScript files directly? Yes, sir. Mostly they are saying the yes answer, sir, but the fact answer, no. We can't run JavaScript. But JavaScript inside logic available, sir, calculations, for loops, if conditions are, then also you can't execute. Not possible. This is required. A HTML can call the CSS files. A HTML can call the JavaScript file. CSS, JavaScript to direct execution, self-execution is no chance at all. They should always depends on the HTML only. If you forcefully, if you try, JavaScript also same thing happens. Really, yes, sir. I'll show the small thing here, see. I'm writing one small JavaScript code. Don't think about the logic, sir. Just to follow the steps what I'm doing. I'm developing one small function in the JavaScript, like as your other programming languages, user-defined functions. And inside that a small printing statement, document.write followed by hello. With a small JavaScript function, C language function, Java.NET to methods, and here also function. And the same thing in C language you are writing like this, sir. Clearly you need a C students, this is your code. That is C concept. And comes to the Java, sir. There is some public, it will comes void my function. Instead of this one, system.out.write. Now write you can use. In Java, write is also available. But mostly you was using, I think, print to println, but write also available. Write also printing the data. System.out.write. So subject to small syntactical changes, but concept is same only. This is external JavaScript. I'm going to saving this file with abc dot, what is the extension, sir? .js. Where I'm saving, sir? In the same folder. Program saved successfully. You got a name also visible. Now go to the browser. Like this external CSS, run the external JavaScript also. abc.js and press enter. What it is doing? As to the source code printing. If 4 interview questions are there. Can I run the external CSS? No. If I run the external CSS, what happens? The total source code is printing. Same questions apply for JavaScript also. But how to run this JavaScript functions are? Write HTML program. From HTML, call this function. You will get the answer. From HTML, call this function. How to call it, sir? Well, linking statements are required, sir. I mean, JavaScript introduction will say. Three models of CSS completed, sir. See the places. Don't think about these styles, sir. Because in all the 3 concepts, we applied the color blue, color red, nothing else. Observe the places, then you will get the difference. So first time we designed the styles tag right side. So this style is applicable for only this tag only. Second time we define the styles in the top of the program. And the styles are applicable for entire this program, but not entire the project. Third time defined is the applying entire the project. The scope is going to increasing. The least is inline. The highest is external. Finally, one small conclusion, sir. So 3 models you applied, sir. Okay. Which is the finally we used in our applications, sir. The first priority always external only, sir. Real-time applications, if you want to develop the projects, so always use the external, first priority. Second priority, internal. Third priority, no third priority. Inline only for practicing and testing purpose. Applications we can't use inlines. 100% don't use the inlines in real-time projects and real projects. అది ఓన్లీ ఫర్ గెటింగ్ అవేర్నెస్, నాలెడ్జ్, టెస్టింగ్ పర్పస్. మన మొబైల్స్ లో డెమో పీసెస్ ఉంటాయి కదా, అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ద సైజ్, ఫంక్షనాలిటీ. ఇన్లైన్ ఈజ్ వన్ డెమో పీస్ అంతే, అది నాట్ రియల్లీ యూస్ఫుల్. So the first priority is external and the second priority is internal. And inline not used in real-time applications. So this is only for the testing purpose. Testing or practicing purpose. Testing or practicing purpose. It just put in the minds and my personal feelings. If you are not interested in these guidelines, you can follow your own guidelines, no problem. That's a common thing. Faculty 10 points explained, students all 10 points following. Never gada. If it is fall happens, sir. Fourth World War is comes. 8 or maximum 9 ante. Either few student. Most of the students are out of 10, 50%. Very common. Because you have your own mindset, you have your own knowledge, you have your YouTube knowledge, rubber tube knowledge, iron tube knowledge. That all going to influencing on your brains also. Compulsory, sir. 9 years industry. Next, moving to next options. Remember that we just gain the basics of the CSS. That's all. You don't know complete CSS. In CSS, A, B, C, D, F, 5 alphabets you know, that's all. I know all that CSS, Shivkumar explained, hey, we got it and nothing, sir. I just explained the cellar in the CSS and not even ground floor also. Ground floor available, first floor available, up to penthouse you have to. Penthouse top, water tank also available. You just completed the journey in the CSS only cellar, that's all. So how to park the car, where to park the car, you learn, that's all. Parking location we identified. In implementations, we have a lot of things that one by one it is coming. The next one is how to implement the CSS, sir. How to implement the CSS. But what you explained up to now, sir, where to implement the CSS, I completed. The locations, we got it. Now I want to implement the styles for the particular tags, particular scenarios, particular operations like that. How are you? Where are you? Both same answer? Same answer. How are you? I'm in Hyderabad. I'm in Hyderabad. Where are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Correct? Or reverse. And reverse and both are not same. The meaning? Both are same. Any answer correct? So how are you means what is your condition currently? The health condition, mental condition, financial condition, family conditions, bachelor life conditions, somebody conditions are meaning. Where are you in the sense currently where you are staying? Last 3 examples, what sir? Where we can write the CSS. Inline place we can write, top of the program we can write, other program we can write. Places I covered, sir. Now, how are you CSS? I'm asking. CSS giving the different answers. CSS continuation, places completed. Now I'm going to explaining the models. CSS styles. So if you want to define any CSS style, we have 10 options, sir. The 10 models are available. In the 10 models, in any model, we can define the CSS. Which one is useful, sir? 10 models we required for designing of applications. Not a particular one, sir. 10 models are compulsory required for developing of the applications. But some models we are using, some models not using, sir. Non-using models discussing time waste. Writing your paper waste, ink also waste. 10 models compulsory required in real-time applications. No chance to skip anything, no chance to neglect anything. Situation is different. One small funny example is styles concept understanding. You are playing the games in mobile. Best situation is. So which games are? Whatever it may be, your favorite games. The warrior games available kada. Hero coming, killing all the persons one by one. Any type of PUBG, నేను చెక్ చేసుకుంటానండి మిమ్మల్ని అడిగే బదులు I can check myself. With these type of games are so our hero available, hero lot of weapons are available, and moving on to some place villains den or something. So lot of villains, rowdies are available. They are going to killing one by one. Levels moving other. But a hero they have only one gun, na? No gada. Small gun available, machine gun available, stun gun available, big talwar available, small knife available, bomber available, lot of instruments available throughout the body, right? But now he is my enemy. I'm entering into somebody's court, he is enemy. I want to kill this person. Distance 3 feet. What I'm doing now, sir? Very clever candidate I am. So I'm taking the bomb and throwing on that person. But what happens? Villain gone, hero also gone. What is because reason distance 3 feet only. At that time, what we have to use gun? Gun also wrong. Knife enough. Talwar or knife is enough. Or the person is standing the so much of distance. But now knife. Taking the knife, yeah, running, and no. Then use the gun. The hero contains n number of weapons to kill the opposite person. But which weapon is useful? It depends upon the situation. Then gun only useful, sir. Bomb not useful, sir. We can't say that words together. When we Candy Crush తీసుకోండి ఇక్కడ బాంబర్ ఉంటుంది చాక్లెట్ ఉంటుంది 4-5 options available at the bottom. Which one is useful, sir? Based on the situation. So this is useful, this is waste. Can you say like that? No. So currently gun is useful, sir. After 5 minutes bomb required. After 5 minutes talwar required. After 5 minutes some other instrument, another weapon is required. All weapons useful only. We have to use the weapons based on the situation with spontaneously. So CSS having 10 styles and 10 weapons. 10 weapons compulsory required to design of the applications. Which weapon we want to use? As situational wise we have to decide. A situational wise if you want to decide it, sir, first you have to know first what is the first model? Purpose. Second model? Purpose. It 10 models purposes if you know, then situational wise we can use. So that is I'm trying to convey now, sir. So CSS styles. What is a style, sir? Style is a set of properties. Style is a set of properties. What is this variety definition, sir? Nothing, sir. Old definition. A style doesn't comes directly, sir. It's a group of or a combination of some properties. Okay, set to problem, a group of properties. A style is a group of property. How can say that one, sir? Very small thing, sir. But bridal makeup, groom makeups available. Marriage days, marriage scenario, bridal makeup available. Bridal makeup under the single task, and only face applying something. No, gada, hairstyling also, gada, dressing style also, mehendi, all these comes under bridal makeup, only dress only by bridal makeup. Pelikutur makeup, only dress only, gorintaku, dress, hairstyle, lipstick, fair and lovely, all comes under the bridal makeup. Lot of things, 3-4 hours process also, not 3-4 minutes process. So you could one makeup name, heading, bridal makeup or bride makeup. Just a single word, bride makeup, singular or plural? Singular. But inside that one, how many operations you are doing? N number of operations you are doing. So fresh up to sit on the chair. What are the things required? Everything they are going to aligning. Like that, this is one style. A style is a group of properties. Height, width, weight, alignment, background color, foreground color, shadows, borders, margins, paddings. Like that, number of things, if you combine it, then it becomes as a one style. And how to define these styles are? These styles we can define by using selectors. Styles we can define by using selectors. New terminology, sir, once again, selectors or selector. Styles we can define by using the selectors. What is this selector? We don't know, sir. We know, sir, but that name is selector or not, no idea. External CSS, I designed something other, two. External CSS inside H1 tag, label tag, 2 lines I designed. That is called as the selector. Something name is comes, open curly bracket, property colon value, property colon value, and up to n number of properties. This is called as selector. If you want to divide it, the both things clearly, sir. The name of the selector, sir, this is the body of the selector. Open curly bracket to close curly bracket is called as the body of the selector. And what are the name you are writing here? That is called as name of the selector. Can I write any name, sir? Total 10 options available, sir. At 10 options, any option we can follow one. Any name, but 10 varieties are available. This is the basic syntax for the selector writing. Why we are writing the selectors are to define the styles. But these styles, how many models we have? 10 models we have. Once again, remember, this is the name of the selector and this is the body of the selector. If a total is called as one CSS style, this total is called as one CSS style. The style contains the selector name and body of the selector. And how many types of selectors are available, sir? How many selectors in CSS? So CSS providing the lot of selectors, sir. More than 10 selectors. So those are, I am first listing, sir, one by one, I'll explain it. One is universal selector. One is universal selector. Second one is tag selector. Third one is ID selector. Fourth one is class selector. Fifth one is group selector. Sixth one is child selector. Seventh one is direct child selector. Direct child selector. Next one is compound selector. Next one, attribute selector. Next one, pseudo selectors, also called as pseudo classes. Next one, pseudo elements. Total, I think you'll get the 11 items, sir. More than 10 I used together. 11. 11 hai kada? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. So what is this 11, sir? 11 weapons in the CSS. Weapons spontaneously, cleverly we have to use in the implementations. No, sir, I want to go for blindly one option, sir. Program executing, sir, but results differently comes. Instead of gun, if I use the bomb, result comes. Villain killing. At the same time, extra effects also. 1 plus 1 offer on not. But now you are going to explaining all these things, sir. If I explain all these things at a time, maximum students you are hitting the heads to wall. Guarantee. Confirm. So all I am not explaining at a time, sir. It's a very dangerous process. 11 models I explain in the single session, sir. From your heads, fire comes like this. Our air bubbles are also comes. That much of dangerous, sir. So first I'll explain the 4. After that, a small break. Then we'll discuss the balance. Continuously, I'm not interested to explain. Receiving problems are available. 3 data structures programs in single class. If I finish it, what is your feeling? 3 DS programs. Single linked list, double linked list, circular linked list. 3 programs within one session completed, sir. Explanation. But what is our reactions? Mana Brahmananda, some movies reactions coming kada. Reactions are comes. Data structure program, 1 class, 1 program, more enough. 3. Jump. Your brain smashed also. No, na C language? No idea, na? Then they relaxedly sitting like this. Huh? Okay, sir. First, I'm going to starting the first model, universal selector. The first model is universal selector. Generally, what is meaning of universe? Universal means all over world, oh. All over universe. So universal means it's not belongs to somebody or it's not belongs to particular place. It belongs to particular place. The person calling with a special name. At a person name before or after we are adding some title. South Indian, North Indian, Telugu, Hindi, Marathi, some word we are using. But he is not belongs to any language, he is not belongs to any place, he is not belongs to any country, sir. Those we is called as a generally universal star. All over the world, they are going to accent that movies are that person and meaning it. Some persons only local environment. Locally famous, but outside the local, not famous. Sir. So universal means anywhere in the programming world. Here the concept means, sir. Universal means any tag. Universal means here meaning is any tag. H1 tag, H2 tag, paragraph tag, body tag, or image tag, anchor tag, whatever it may be. So we want to define the common styles for all HTML tags. We want to define the common styles for all HTML tags. So universal selector used to define common styles for all HTML tags. This is the meaning, sir. All HTML tags, sir, not the particular tag. We know approximately 25 tags. Future, we are going to learning so many tags. So completed and upcoming. For all these tags, I want to apply the same style, sir. That is called as universal. So purpose either this one, universal. And what about the syntax, sir? That starts with the star symbol, asterisk, star, curly bracket, and inside that our properties are available. As is property colon value, property colon value. How many properties you want to define, that is your interest, sir. Then close the bracket. This is universal selector designing style. But now I already said these are the style and this is the selector. But what is the name of the selector, sir? Star. General meaning of the star, one multiplication. In general meaning of the star is one multiplication. In the same computer also, we have one more meaning for the star, all. Star, another meaning is all. But if suppose in our computers, a file open dialog, save dialog box is available. There if you write the star, enter, what happens, sir? All files are listing. Or if you have any Oracle knowledge, sir, select star from. Star means, sir, all records. So star one meaning all, star another meaning multiplication. But this is not coding part covered. Second meaning all. But this style applying on which tag? All HTML tags. How many tags used? For every tag is affecting this one. Why you are using star only, sir? Not my personal, sir. The syntax. Symbols not my personal. Already they suggested, I'm just following that one. So why star only? Why dot only? Why greater than only? Please don't raise that questions. As part of the software, I'm just using those things. Lastly, one small note point, sir. But these 11 selectors, where I can develop, sir, location. I know how to write the selector, but now I want to know where to write the selector. That is your previous explanation. You can write the selectors either internal form or you can write the selector either in external also. The places, sir, this is how to write, sir. So that is the note point, sir. Selectors should be defined. Selectors should be defined either internally or external. Inline not supported. Inline selectors not supported. I already said that one, it's only for testing purpose only, not for the implementation purpose. So if you want to define any of these 11 selectors, you must go for either internal or external compulsory. Define this selector either internal or define in the external. What is internal, external? Half an hour back, we already discussed it, sir. So refer that one and place in that one. Examples, tomorrow session, I'll show it, sir. And a small announcement also. Who are paid the fees for your course, the HTML, full stack, or something, whatever it may. Who completely paid the fees, those people, please get the ID cards. How to get the ID cards are? With your fee receipt, with whenever one photo, go to the office room or administration office room. So they are going to preparing the ID card and issuing that one. End of this week, everybody, you should have the ID cards. Monday onwards, ID cards not available, not allowed. Fee receipt available, ID card not available, but not allowed. Guidelines from the management. Fee receipt no, ID card compulsory from Monday session onwards. So go to the office room and get your ID card with your passport size photo and your paid bill. Monday onwards, ID cards must, sir. If you show the fee received, if you show the Aadhaar card, not entered into the sessions. It is strictly. Thank you all. Tomorrow we'll continue.